Thailand. Hope you are doing well. This is your humble host, Teacher Thomas Thailand Triple T. We are live from Chanthaburi province, eastern region of Thailand. Haven't been live for a while, so thought I'd do a little short live stream this morning for all of you wonderful followers on YouTube. And hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. Time and temperature check here in the Kingdom of Thailand. It's January the 7th, 6:30 a.m. A balmy 68 degrees Fahrenheit. That runs about 20 degrees Celsius. A slight breeze. A little bit of a chill in the air. But we haven't been very active on YouTubing in quite a while. We've been very, very busy shopping for a new home. For those of you that follow the channel for quite a while, you know that we have been renting properties. We've rented a lot of really nice properties in Thailand over the last 9 years of my expat life here. So we finally decided we were prepared to buy a home. And after thorough review of multiple areas in Thailand, we've lived in suburbs of Bangkok. We've lived up in Isan. We lived in central Bangkok in Nakhon Nayok near Khao Yai National Park. And then we've lived down here in Rayong for the last 5 years in Ban Chang, which I'm sure many of you have seen so much content from Ban Chang, Rayong. But I did a video about Rayong province, east versus western regions, and talked in that video about we were shopping for properties and we were comparing the western area along the Chonburi border to the eastern region of Rayong province. Good morning, Sue Rowan. G'day, g'day, g'day. Hope you are doing well. Thanks for tuning in. Unannounced live stream, spontaneous, like we always do. Well, thanks for stopping in. Tell Gary I said hello. But I just felt like I wanted to give this update because we haven't been active for so long. Anyway, in the process of looking at Eastern Rayong, which we like real well because we're more into the nature, more of the quiet areas. We don't really need the big city. Hey, there's McClint. Let me get that back on the screen. McClintock 77. Hey, thanks, buddy. Yeah, well, we've been really busy, and I think most of you guys know. If you're new to the channel, you don't know, but it's just a hobby for me. I don't have any intentions of, trying to be a YouTuber influencer here in Thailand. I do enjoy making the videos, but sometimes you get burnt out, just like any other hobby, you know. I love to play guitar. I'm not a professional musician. I'm a hobby player, but sometimes I get burnt out on playing a guitar, put it down for a couple of months. So that's kind of what happened, McClintock. No big deal. Glad to still have you around. You guys know we had business investments and stuff before, and that was, really beneficial to have the YouTube channel to help promote our business and everything back in the COVID era. But anyway, then we kind of transferred the business to home and doing some catering and stuff like that. But that's all second fiddle to getting settled here in Thailand. So we really enjoy Rayong province. We've lived there 5 years, like I say, in Ban Chang, which is the western side on the Chonburi border, and they opened up the new motorway. There was no motorway connection to Ban Chang when we first moved there in 2019, but they opened up the new motorway, which connected Ban Chang directly to Bangkok, right? So it's a short 25-minute drive to Pattaya, the international city, which I like Pattaya. I'm not knocking Pattaya or anything. I'm just kind of person that could never live in Pattaya. I totally understand why people come for vacation and stay, weeks at a time in Pattaya. You get all the public transportation, you get so much entertainment and shopping, and totally get it. But when you live here as an expat, you know, it just depends on the person. But me personally and my wife, we enjoy the nature, the hiking, the waterfalls, the beaches, small town vibe, more the Thai lifestyle. I'm not a drinker of alcohol. I mean, I'll have cold beer when I want to, or cocktail at a beach bar. That's all great, but I'm not a guy that goes to bars on a regular basis. So anyway, to each their own. But when we were doing our shopping for housing in Eastern Rayong, we decided to take a vacation down here to what is called Jantaburi province. Now it's spelled with a CH, just like Banchang or Chiang Mai, or you see the CH a lot uh, with the English alphabet trying to pronounce Thai language, but it doesn't always work. So if you think of the name John, this is really the way you pronounce this province. It's not ch, it's j like a J. Jantaburi. It is the gem capital of Thailand. There's a lot of gemstones in this area. It also produces 50% of Thailand's durian fruit every year. So, Thailand's about the size of Texas, big country, right? Produces massive amounts of durian, the king of fruits, the most expensive fruit in the world. 50% of all the durian in Thailand comes from this province. So that gives you an indication of how much fruit farms there are here. They're everywhere. Like, even we're staying at this resort here, and you can see some palms here, but right beyond the palms is a big durian farm. I mean, it's everywhere you look. So anyway, in our quest to shop for a house, compare prices, we like Banchang. We weren't opposed to buying property in Banchang as well. It's quite a bit more expensive because of the motorway access. You got the Utapao Airport right there in Banchang. Like I said, 25 minutes from Pattaya City. That's an international tourist destination city, as most of you know. So that increases the value of the real estate properties there in Banchang. So in comparatively, Eastern Rayong was more affordable. We really, really liked Eastern Rayong, but the situation there was the biggest town. Once you get out east of Rayong City, you're talking about an hour and 30 minutes past Rayong City. You're still in the province of Rayong. You're in the eastern region called Klang. Well, the county seat, or the only really city in that area, is Klang, and it's small. Like, it's a really small city. There's no big government hospital that you might need, or malls or anything like that. So that was kind of a, even though we like the area, you really live in a rural life, and you're gonna have to drive an hour and a half back the other way to the west to go to Rayong City. So it just really didn't fit. And we had taken a vacation down here to Jantaburi. I didn't have any expectations, really. I hadn't been to this area. I watched some YouTube videos. It looked like big gemstone market, kind of hustle bustle kind of thing. I'm like, doesn't look like much, right? But if months back we came down, I put out quite a bit of video content around the old downtown area of Jantaburi City, the Riverwalk area, the big Catholic church there, right? The most famous sites. But I was just so impressed with the city. It's very, very clean. It's safe. You see motorcycles with the keys in them parked out on public roads at night. I didn't really have any high expectations, and I was blown away. And of course, then we went and visited all the beaches in the area. Huge, long coastline. It's a huge province. It goes from the coastline of the Gulf of Thailand all the way to the Cambodian border, and then down further south to Trat province, which is another one of those that people mispronounce, because in English you spell it T-R-A-T, like trot, but it's actually a DT blended consonant, right? So you put the D and the T together, it's Trat, right? So Trat City is only an hour drive from here in Jantaburi. And of course, then you got the famous Elephant Island, Gachong, right? So it's a beautiful area. And the mountains here you can see in the background there, A lot of mountains surround. We are in the city right now. A chanta, buddy. Uh, what they call Ampor Muong, which just means you're within the city limits. Now there's sub districts within the city, right? But we are in the city. You can see it doesn't look like we're in a city, right? So, but we're only like 2 kilometers off of Sukhumvit Road, Old Highway 3, which is the main thoroughfare that comes, all the way from Bangkok all the way to the Cambodian border down there, Krat, right? That's the main highway. So, very quiet, peaceful area, but we could be in downtown Jantaburi in 12 minutes from here. So, all your big government offices, your immigration office, all that stuff, not far, not far at all. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to do a live stream, and like I say, we've been absent for a while. We've lost a bunch of subscribers, which I don't blame people but Jimmy Crack Corn, I don't care. We'll keep going with the audience we got, and we'll have a lot of new content down here in this area, and I think you're going to like it. I love the roads out here. The country roads are just amazing, and you can imagine with my big bike, the Kawasaki Vulcan 900, and these mountains, and yeah, going to do a lot of motor vlogs and stuff like that. But it's all about the nature down here, and like I say, the soil must be some of the richest fertile soil in all of Thailand that supports all of these massive, and I mean massive, fruit farms. Not just durian, but every kind of tropical fruit you can imagine. You don't see rice fields, sugar cane, cassava fields, any of that. It's all fruit forest. And then, of course, the mountains themselves, all the forestry up there is national parks and stuff, right? So you're talking about, rainforest, tropical jungle forest, pretty much protected and untouched. So, the big teak trees and all that stuff. So we're excited about it. We bought a new house down here. Our budget was only about 3.5 million, so we couldn't afford a big home. Don't need a big home, but we really like the house that we have, and so we're homeowners now. Uh, we were able to save a lot of money over the years with the goal in mind of buying a house. So we own it free and clear. We have no rent, no mortgage. Extremely low cost of living now. Our vehicles are paid for. So we got utilities and Wi-Fi and a phone bill. That's pretty much it. So we're excited about getting settled down here. I wanted to pop on and do this live stream. I don't have you in a gimbal or anything this morning, so pretty much going to keep it stationary. I will show you around the resort that we're staying at here. Right now I'm on the rooftop. Nice little resort, 1,050 baht per night, so that's right at $30 per night. I mean, unbelievable, right? And like I say, there's so much in the area. Everything from river walk areas. There's so many rivers and inlet bays that are saltwater. So the closest beach is like 20 minutes from here to the south. Of course, you're facing east. The east sunrise comes up over the mountains there. And the thumbnail was from earlier, right? Red Dawn. But yeah, Lam Sing Beach is the closest beach. 20-minute drive to the beach, right? Big, beautiful area. Just blows away any beach I've ever seen in Banjang, right? Pala Beach, Payun Beach. You guys that watch the channel know those areas well. This is 100% better, right? Bigger, better, cleaner, more vendors, more cool restaurants, but very, very peaceful, very peaceful. So that's the reason for the live stream. We're streaming at 14 minutes now. I'll probably go about 20 minutes and then close it out. We're in the process of moving. So currently we have two houses. We have our rental house there in Banchang, and we're just making small loads in the pickup truck, our clothes and small boxes of stuff. We'll hire big movers when we get ready to complete the move. But we got the keys to the house. Everything's good. We came down yesterday, went to the Index Living Mall, which is a kind of a premium furniture store here in Thailand. And we bought our big bedroom suite. We don't really have that much furniture back in Banchang. I mean, we have quite a bit of stuff for the kitchen and, recliners for the living room, stuff like that. But we went ahead and bought a really nice premium bedroom suite. So that'll be delivered here in a couple days. So next time we come down during the process of moving these small loads on our own, we won't have to stay at the resort. We'll have the bedroom set up in the new house. So stay tuned and I'll show you around. The new house is 3 minutes from this resort we're at. It's a beautiful little quiet resort. So when we have people come stay, of course we have spare bedroom. The house is 3 bedroom, 2 bath. So for our close friends and family, we have the spare bedroom, right? But when people want to come visit Jontaburi and you want to see the 1,000-year-old city and all the beaches, or go to, there's massive waterfalls everywhere in these mountains, or maybe you're on your way down to Koh Chang, Elephant Island, like I say, which is only an hour drive from here. This would be a perfect little resort. You're 3 minutes from the house by vehicle, or you could walk it in 10-12 minutes, right, to our house from here. So I'm going to shut up for a bit, let you guys get a feel of the ambience. Like I say, think about it, you're only 2 kilometers off of Sukhumvit Road, old Highway 3, which is really smooth, really well kept here, no potholes, easy to travel from Banchang down here, very easy trip. Even from Bangkok, I think you're looking at about 4 hours, 4.5 maybe. So not a big deal, but yeah, let's just listen in on some morning sights and sounds. Get this thing situated. Like I said, I got a little. All right. 11 people watching, 7 thumbs up. Thanks, guys. January 7th, a balmy 68 degrees Fahrenheit. A lot of frozen cold people back in my home country. Be quiet, isn't it? Alabaster, thank you. Thank you very much. I'll try to post some pictures of the house on the community tab here on Facebook. If you guys don't, I'm sorry, here on YouTube on the community tab so people can see some photos. Or you can follow me at Teacher Thomas Thailand Facebook and see photos there. Hey, Dave, Udon in the house. Hello, good morning, Dave. Thank you, Sue Rowan. Yeah, our forever home. We like it. We like it. It's not, like I say, not a big home, but we bought the extra lot next door to the house, so we have, a lot more room. And so by getting that extra lot and preventing them from building another house next door to us, we have no neighbors whatsoever on our side of the street. One side of the house is a big durian farm, and then the other side of the house is that open lot, and we'll be able to take our time and create that open lot the way we want it. I'm thinking a little man cave with a rooftop terrace, right? And then overhead roof with a slab, and outdoor living area, outdoor kitchen kind of thing. And then that'll give us plenty of garden and yard too with the extra lot. We're excited about it. Hello, Sue. Hey, there's Rod C in the house. Good morning from Newcastle, Australia. G'day, mate. G'day. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well there in Newcastle. Got quite a few followers here on the YouTube channel from... Okay, we had a little disruption. Okay, we had a little disruption there from the 5G network here on the phone. A little bit of buffering there for a second. Try this again. See, I've got the phone in a little holder. I just don't have any stability. Anyway, Rod C says, I'm sorry I haven't been here for a while. Whatever happened to Triple D? Hey, it's not your fault, Rod. We haven't been active on YouTube in quite a while. We've been house shopping. Triple D is good. He's all good. Uh, you still can't handle him. I mean, he loves us. He's happy. He comes and sleeps underneath my feet in my office. He's come a long ways, but we haven't been able to put a collar on him or I mean, we can touch him a little bit. He's not too jumpy, but he's always gonna have that wild streak. He was very mistreated, most of his life. He's about a 10-year-old dog, is what the vet thinks, but he's all good. He's gonna be moving down here to John Tabuttery. It's gonna be a little bit of a trick to get him down here, but he will enter the kennel with chicken and stuff, so I can get him in the kennel and shut the door, put a clip on it, and then we'll load the kennel. So we'll get him moved. But thanks for asking. But no, you haven't. Don't worry if you haven't been around Triple T YouTube for a while, because I haven't been active. We've been really, really busy. Yeah, Triple D is the dog. We opened our business post-COVID, what we thought was post-COVID. Turned out to be pre-COVID, really. So we opened in 2020. Ended up shutting it down in April of 2022 after months and months and months and months and months of, closure, restrictions, couldn't sell alcohol, all that kind of stuff. But when we opened that bar there in Pala, Dan was there, right? Just a soy dog, and a very unusual soy dog. He always was alone. He didn't run with any other dogs, right? So we started feeding him, and there's a whole list, Dan the Dog videos on the YouTube channel. Finally started taking food from my hand and all that. But anyway, and then we rescued him when we closed the business, and we rented the house that we're in now because it has a really big yard. And so we kind of moved to be able to rescue Dan, right, and give the old man a home. So he's doing well. He's lived with us, been rescued over 2 years now. But we still let him be Dan, not trying to force touch him or anything. I think it'll happen, eventually. I think be able to collar the guy and take him for walks or so. I think it will at some point, but you got to give the old man his time, man. He experienced a lot of bad humans, and that's obvious. I mean, that's very obvious. Thanks for asking. We love Triple D, and it's Dan the Dog. Back then, we had Teacher Thomas Thailand, Triple T. We had the 3 N's working, Nina, NamYen, and Noi, right? So we had Triple N, and then I named the dog Dan. I don't know, probably because he's tan color. I was like, let's call him Dan, and then it ended up being Dan the Dog. So Triple D, that's how it all came about. Yeah, I saw that buffering. That's the extent. That's excellent news. Okay, got it. Yeah, and I'll try to create some video of moving Triple D, so you guys will be updated on that. And I do get messages and stuff from people like that are pretty passionate about the Triple D story. So just rest assured, guys, we got it covered in this live stream for those that watch it playback. He's all good, man. He's all good. Now he's not. It's just we're restricted to what we can do. I mean, you can't grab him up and take him to the vet and get his toenails clipped and like you could any other dog. We have 4 dogs total, so Dan's just unique, and you just can't rush that kind of stuff. All right, let me show you around just a bit. Try to be steady cam here as much as I can. It's a nice little resort, and then we'll close it out. All I can say is after thorough review, shopping for houses, we just fell in love with this province, and it's more my style. It's more Thai style life, right? There are Westerners down here, not a lot, right? There's no really what you call soy bar or Farang bar roads or anything like that. There's a lot of cool pubs, a lot of riverside bars and stuff, a lot of beach bars, tiki bars, fire shows, a lot of stuff to see and do. It's just more, 99.9% Thai people. And This area of Chantaburi, because of its 1,000-year history, is very multicultural as far as ethnicity. You've got a large population of Vietnamese people that came over here, 5 generations ago. They're all Thai now, with their original ethnic Vietnamese. A lot of that, a lot of Christians here, uh, and then you get a lot of Chinese for multiple generations. There was some French influence, but it was a very short period. But there is French architecture in old downtown Chantaburi. Some of the buildings you see have that kind of colonial influence. But yeah, I mean, I think we made a smart decision, and it's kind of refreshing to have everything new. I don't think there's much of anything that we hadn't seen in Rayong province, living there for 5 years, right? I mean, we've seen it a lot, pretty much all of it, right? So you get burnt out on the area. I've always been like that. Nothing against Bonchong or Rayong itself. It's just, when you live somewhere for so many years, it's always exciting to have a new area, right? I'm just slowly giving a panoramic. Towards the west there would be Sukhumvit Road. Say only 2 kilometers. You feel like you're out in the country, and it's just quiet at our house too, right? But you're not in the country. You're in the city limits. I mean, it's within the city limit. Like say, Ampor Muang, Chantaburi. So, what was that, Ron? Chantaburi is where my wife was born and raised. Oh, now living in the Kompanong. Okay. Well, to come down and visit. I tell you what, extremely extremely friendly people here. I mean, unbelievable. When we made our home purchase, it was a very smooth transition. We bought directly from the owners, which were the builders, developers of the village. So getting this Chinot Sidang, the red title, clear, transferred into my wife's name, piece of cake. They went to the land office with us, went to Tessaban, provided a copy of our updated legal marriage stamp and all that, which my name is not on the property, but they still wanted everything about me, right, in the government offices. So I thought that was good, right? My visa, my status in Thailand, like say our official marriage documents. So, buying directly from the owners like that with no third party involvement, no real estate agent or anything. There was no transfer fees, anything like that. Everything was just so great, easy, smooth. One day, like we bought the house, transferred money. The next day, land office, got the Chinot, all in Yen's name. Then went to Ampor Tessaban, right, the government office there in the city. Ampor is, like City Hall, I guess you would say. And they did the NamYen bond, which is the house book registration. So, Yen's got another house book now with the same address as her title and deed of the property. Everything was really easy and smooth. And the couple that we bought from, the landowners and the building developers, he's originally Vietnamese, generations back. She's Thai. And he's Christian, she's Buddhist, right? So they're just really, really honest people. And yeah, it was a pleasure. It's a pleasure. But we feel good about the move. But this is a nice little resort, guys. It's called IP Plus. If you want to look that up on Google Map, you'll be able to see the location. I mean, how do you beat 1,050 baht per night? Like I said, $30 US. Free breakfast. They have amazing homemade dumpling soup and rice porridge soup, and then the Farong style breakfast with eggs and ham kind of thing too, right? So, and we had a barbecue up here the other night on the terrace. There's a company that right here, and the hotel asked us if we'd like to, have the barbecue thing. We're like, sure. It was 500 baht. They bring the little barbecuer and the charcoal and all the food. I mean, it's a big meal for 2 people. 500 baht, $15, and having a little grill up here on the rooftop was really nice. All right, guys, so everybody's updated. I'll try to share this video on the Facebook as well, so people have been wondering about the absence on YouTube can see the update. We've been really busy, guys. We did a lot of thorough researching price comparison. We looked at properties with 3 ry of land. We did a lot, and rather than finance anything, we decided to just stick within our budget. And we've got a beautiful little home with the extra lot there. So that's going to be quite a new adventure down here in amazing Chantaburi. But I love these rooftop terraces on top of these individual bungalows. And then there's bigger villa style houses on the backside there. So if you had a group, you wanted to just rent one of the villa houses. Extremely quiet. The pool is very nice, very relaxing. Food's good. Roads are all good here. Country roads, very smooth. Very, very smooth. All right, guys. Peace and love to everyone. That'll do it. That'll do it. Thanks, Sue, for being in the chat, checking people out. Everybody's good. Everybody is good. Yeah, the pool's very relaxing. You just come right down the stairway there and enter the bungalow. We are in number 1. And then there's a back walkway behind the bamboo fence at the pool here. And there's 3 bungalows, maybe 4. No, 3, I guess, yeah. So that's kind of private back that way. They don't have the rooftop terrace, but really nice. Keep up the good work. Love your work, mate. Hey, cheers, Rod. You know, one thing about it, Rod, there's nothing fake about us here on YouTube. We're just sharing our expat style experience, right? And to each their own, man. People like to live in the city and the big mango of Bangkok. It just depends on what you want, you know. Me, I lived in the city most of my life, ran my own business, raised 4 daughters. You know, I like the smaller town vibe and love nature, love the motorcycle rides in nature. And of course, NamYen is just like me. She's a country girl. Straight up true, man. That's right. That's right, Rod. I try to give an honest perspective, you know, and I'm trying to sell people on anything, right? And I don't give a shit about the monetization on YouTube. It's nothing. It's peanuts, right? I'm not on a goal to get 100,000 subscribers or any of that nonsense, right? And there she comes, guys. She breaks over the mountains right as we're closing. But anyway, stay tuned, man. You're gonna, you know, I'm not gonna be pumping out like tons of content or anything, and but it'll be coming after, you know, by the 1st of February, we'll be completely moved out of Bonchong and down here permanently. And let me tell you, I've taken the truck and we, you know, went to some waterfalls and mountain areas already. Haven't taken any video yet. I'm going to hold off. We're going to do that motor vlog style. You know what I'm saying? Big motorcycle on big mountains. Get out of here. All right, guys. Peace and love to everyone. Thank you again. Stay tuned to the channel. Here's Tyron. Tyron made it into the house. Hey, good morning, Ty. Ron, good guy. Good guy. It was a pleasure to meet you in Thailand. Hey, go back and watch the replay when you have time. I gave all the information of the updates, why we haven't been active on YouTube. And yeah, you'll learn basically all the information up to date currently. Okay, guys? Wow, 34 minutes. I intended to just do this for maybe 20 minutes this morning, but hey, we love you, man. Peace and love to everyone. Triple T, NamYen, in Chantaburi, Thailand. Thanks, guys. Happy New Year.